Okay, so now let's look at the difference between countable versus uncountable nouns. So it may seem a little bit obvious, but it will be very important that we figure out the difference between those two when we get to the plural. So countable nouns are obviously nouns that you can count. How to spot them in a text? Well, first, they might have an article or a number in front of them. So for example, a book or two friends. If you don't remember what an article is, I encourage you to check out the lesson on that. Also, they can be used in the plural form. So if we look here, a school becomes many schools, which means that I can probably count one school, two schools, three schools. Also, you need to use countable nouns in the plural form when the verb is also plural. So if we look at the example on the side, were is the plural form of the verb to be. Therefore, I need to use the students in the plural form because students is a countable noun. Finally, they will be spotted near words like a few, many, a couple of, that indicate that you can count these nouns. When it comes to uncountable nouns, well, you guessed it, there are nouns that you cannot count. So for example, they will not have an article or a number in front of them. Like money. You can't say one money, two money, three money. You can count dollars, which is a different noun, a countable noun, but you cannot count money. Mostly they will stay singular with some exceptions. They will also be used in singular verbs. So often a mistake that French speakers will make is they will say my hairs is curly or are curly, but actually when we are talking about hair on someone's head, it's my hair is curly. You're going to see uncountable nouns near words like a piece of or too much or much. There are sometimes substances, so for example, silver, potassium, you can't say one potassium, two potassium, that doesn't really work. Or concepts like love, work, homework.